Hello everybody, welcome back to you and to me, to the Cozy Cardigans podcast. My name is Mel, and I guess I should say my usual spiel. I am the owner and dyer of Big Little Yarn Co., and I live here in Hyogo, Japan with my husband Tim, my son Everest, and also my new baby daughter, Yuli. I'll put try to find a little photo to show you, but it's been quite a while. It's been so long that I had a baby while I was gone, so it's nice to talk to you again. I've been really wanting to get back into podcasting or video podcasting for quite a while now, and I feel like she is just turned 2 months, so things have kind of settled down. I'll do a more in-depth kind of life update thing at the end of the video. For those of you who are interested, you can stick around for that part. But yeah, just really quickly, had a baby, bought a house, still at the old house. But yeah, it's been a while, and I actually do not know where I left off. I have no idea, so I decided to just start anew. Just because, yeah, it's been so long. A lot of things have changed, project-wise, knitting-wise, what I've been working on. So yeah, just really quick housekeeping. My shop is still closed. I'm on maternity leave / the new house is going to have my new studio in it, and that's currently being renovated. So until that renovation is done, I can't really do much. So yeah, the shop is still closed, and I will of course announce once that's kind of starting up again. But for now, I really wanted to show you what I've been working on. I have no idea what I finished, what I've shown you, what I've finished since I've last talked to you. So what I decided to do is just kind of toss out all the FOs. I have no idea what have shown you. So toss out all the FOs, and we'll just do a WIP parade. Is that a thing? A WIP parade. So all my WIPs that everything that I'm currently working on. Yes. I hope that's okay, and I hope that's interesting, and hopefully this will just kind of restart the whole podcast thing. So this is my current WIPs, and then from now on, if I finish them, obviously I will go back into regular, FO WIP acquisitions kind of thing. But for today, we'll just do WIPs, and I do have a little bit of journal-related acquisitions. I've been really into journaling lately, so we'll do that as well. But first of all, let's go into WIPs. I'll show you what I am currently concentrating on. Oh, I need one more WIP. Hold on just a sec. Okay, I'm back. And also, just really quickly, because I'm seeing it in the camera here, if you see this light reflection, I'm so sorry about that, but I need my glasses, and it's pretty dark. It was just raining earlier. I don't know if it's raining anymore. Is this better? Maybe this is better. No, my face is too dark. I feel like this evens out the colors a bit more. So I'm sorry if it's a little dark. It got a little bit lighter, but there's a bit of a rainy week going on here in Japan. Weather-wise, weather update, it's still really hot. I'm very jealous of everybody who has felt the cool autumn breeze. There's no cool autumn breeze here quite yet, but hopefully at the end of September I'll be able to cozy up a little bit more. But right now I only feel the breeze of the air conditioning. Anyways, so let me show you what I'm mostly working on. I posted this on Instagram. Oops, sorry. My water bottle's here. Excuse me. But I posted this on Instagram a week ago. But I think I just finished the sleeves in that picture. This is the study session sweater, the study session pullover by Samantha Guerin. I love this. Look at those cables. I feel like the light is making it a little bit warm toned. Let me see if I can fix it. Nope. How about that? It's a little better. Still looks a little yellowish, but that's a little better. It's a bit more green in real life. Maybe if I put it against the light. But it's got this yarn has this really nice heather to it. And then, yeah, again, the cables and the lace are so pretty. So yeah, study session sweater. This is my main project right now. This is knit with Kelbourne Woolens Scout. I will put the colorway name on the screen as I do not quite recall. Yeah, I just finished the collar. And then I'm currently doing the body. I like to do the sleeves first and the collar first and then do the body last so I could just get all those little bits over with. But yeah, I am loving this so far. I'm really excited. I bought this tartan skirt the other day at a secondhand shop and I really want to wear this during the fall. I think it'll be so cute and cozy. The yarn is not, it's like a nice woolly but not too woolly kind of yarn. It's not the softest, but I kind of like that. It'll definitely keep me warm. The pattern has 2 sleeve options. Has a fitted sleeve and a balloon sleeve, or like a, yeah, I guess a balloon, not really a balloon sleeve, but you pretty much don't have any decreases and then you just do one quick decrease around and then do the cuff. So I did that. I think that's the one that she does in the sample as well. And I love how the shoulder looks in this pattern. It's just so neat and tidy. And the collar is a fold over collar, which I really love. It really gives it a nice clean kind of polished look. And also these cables and lace are really easy to do. Like, it's super easy to memorize, so I can kind of zone out a little bit while I knit this, which has been quite nice as well. Yeah, I really love how the different cables and lace kind of work together in this pattern, especially the center a bit. But yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I'm knitting the third size, which I think would have given me plenty of ease pre-baby, because I started this before I got really big in my pregnancy. And then I kind of stopped when I got really big and I gave birth. And then now that I'm breastfeeding, I feel like it's a little less ease than I would like. But I think it'll work out because, you know, your body changes, and also I'm not going to breastfeed forever. So, yeah. And anyways, it'll still fit. It's just I usually like a more, as you can see, like a more oversized fit for a lot of stuff. Hopefully it'll be slightly larger than I think it will be, but if not, it's totally fine. But anyways, either way, I think it'll be really cute. I'm gonna probably make it a little more cropped. I'm hoping to hit my belly button, so I'm like halfway there, I'd say. But yeah, this is mostly what I've been working on because autumn is coming slowly but surely. So yeah, this is definitely like priority for me. And then my next kind of priority, but not really, is this project that I've been working on over the summer, but it's taking forever, and I'll show you why. This is the Cumulus tee by Petite knit. I've knit the Cumulus blouse before a long time ago, like back when I lived in LA, so maybe like almost a decade ago, maybe like 7 years ago. But this is the Cumulus T, so this is the t-shirt version. So it's in fingering weight. I'd say it's in light fingering weight. I'm using the called for yarn. This is Tynn, Sandnes Garn, Tynn line, I want to say. I'll make sure to put all the info here. But it's this kind of, sorry about the light. It's not, I feel like this blue is a little more, I'm trying to get like a more accurate picture for you, but I don't know if you could tell what color it is. Oh, I'm so sorry. But it's like a bluish, light blue color, I want to say. But yeah, I was knitting this for the summer, but it is taking me so long. It's taken me all summer to get here. So this was like my hospital project. Here in Japan, when you give birth, you stay at the hospital for 5 days. So this was my hospital project. I started it like a little bit before I got to the hospital because I wanted to make sure that I didn't have to concentrate too much while I was in there. And then I was able to do the sleeves there. Or no, I think I was able to I finished the increases, the yoke increases there. Took me like 5 days of just taking care of the baby at a hospital to do that. And then it took me another forever to do the sleeves. And then now I'm doing the body, which again is taking me forever to do. The gauge is so small. I don't quite remember what the gauge exactly was. Let me see if I could like lower this a little bit. Maybe that'll help. I feel like that is a bit more true to color, actually. Maybe the light was a bit too harsh, but this is the blue. And yeah, you can see how thin the yarn is. This is the blue color. This light is much better, sorry. But yeah, this is taking me forever. So this is kind of priority because it's the furthest along other than the study session sweater. This is next furthest along, but also at the same time, I feel like by the time I finish this, it's not going to be seasonally, what do you want to call it? Seasonally appropriate. So yeah, it's been going. I do want to get it done because it's just plain stockinette, and then you just do an I-cord. The edgings are all I-cord bind offs, which is annoying, but it's fine. Pretty much knitting according to pattern. I believe I'm knitting the 5th size. I wanted it to be more oversized. And also I think my gauge is a little bit smaller than called for. Yeah, I definitely wanted this to be oversized because it gets so hot here in Japan during the summer, and I really don't want like skin tight stuff because I sweat like crazy here because it's so humid. Don't know if that's TMI, but this yarn is quite nice actually. I believe it's like cotton and linen, like some kind of blend of that. I'll put it on the screen. But I've knit with 100% cotton. I've knit with 100% linen. And both of them could be kind of hard on the hands. This is not that bad, but it does give me a bit of a callus when I knit with it for too long. Just like how I hold the yarn. Other than that, it's totally fine. Other than that and the small gauge, it's totally fine. But yeah, I feel like Japan is definitely like a fingering weight summer garment knitwear type of country. Like I can't really like knitting with or wearing a DK weight cotton just doesn't sound appealing to me because it just sounds way too heavy, unfortunately. So yeah, the fingering weight is tedious, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And anyways, I could wear it next summer. Summer lasts quite a long time here, so I mean it'll get its wear. No modifications other than I knit the neckline I-cord using the needle size 2 sizes more than recommended, so I made it extra loose just because I was really scared of making it way too tight. I feel like this might be a little too loose, but also at the same time that's okay because yeah, again, I want it to be as airy as possible. I feel like if I were to make this another time, which I might, it's a really good basic pattern, I'd probably just go one size more than instead of the 2. But yeah, it's just a basic v-neck tee. It's going. This is like my car knitting because it's just plain stockinette. But yeah, ooh, light really shining through. So that is my second WIP. The third WIP that I kind of work on sometimes. Sorry, this light is kind of harsh, huh? I'm trying to see what's best. Okay, well, I hope you are able to see me okay. Sorry about this weird shadow thing. Maybe I'll move you over. I'm in the guest room right now. Does that help? I'm a little blown out, but we'll see. I won't bother with it for too long. So this is the third WIP that I kind of work on, kind of don't work on. I shared this on my Instagram as well, but this is a WIP that I've had for years. Like, I've had this since, before I moved here to Japan. But this is the Marit cardigan. I have finished the sleeves for this a while back, where I finished a sleeve and a half. So I had this finished, and then I had like this much finished for this sleeve. So I was able to finish both the sleeves. So these are all knit in pieces, and then steeked, and then sewn together. But here are the sleeves. This is the Moorit cardigan by Kristin Steinglass, I want to say. I will put the name up. I'm using Jamieson and Smith 4-ply jumper weight. The Marit calls for 3 colors, but I have modified it to include 4. So I'll put all the names on the screen because I can't recall, but I have this main color. I think it's Moorit, and then this lighter teal, this dark blue, and this dark mossy green. I love how it looks. I didn't work on this for the longest time because I was just kind of unsure about whether or not I would wear it, but I think I did some soul searching and I want to finish it. So this is also, it's like kind of next up on my list to finish after I finish the other stuff. But yeah, so I knit the sleeves, and then at the time when I first cast on this cardigan, I was knitting for the size 2, but it was so long ago. My body has changed. I've had babies, and I decided that a size 3 would be better. I would prefer for it to be a size 4, honestly, just because I know I like oversized stuff. But since I've already knit this, you have to do increases. The increases are different for all the sizes, and I'm just I want to make it as simple as possible for me, honestly. So I've modified the sleeves to fit a size 3 sweater. So I cast on the body a while ago. I haven't worked on this in a few weeks. I cast on the body. The ribbing takes so long. So I did the ribbing and I'm in the color work part. I think I'm gonna probably, if it was oversized, I would have had it a little longer, but since it's not gonna be too oversized, I'm worried about it fitting over my hips easily if it's this size, just because, you know, childbirth, like for me personally, my hips have gotten bigger. Nothing wrong with that, it's just like facts. So I don't know if this will be able to fit over my hips in a way that I like. Like, it would be able to fit, but it would be kind of on the tighter side, which I do not like. So I'm probably going to make it a cropped cardigan, so have it hit my belly button. And yeah, so that's the plan. We're getting there. But I am excited to wear this. This is probably going to be like next winter I'll be able to wear it kind of project. I feel like it always ends up being that way, but yeah, this would probably be like a project that I finish in early mid 2026, and then I get to wear it in winter of 2026 versus this winter. But yeah, that is the Marit cardigan. Let's see, I have 2 more WIPs. Another WIP that I kind of work on every now and then. It's more of like a couch project, and you'll see why. And it is this thing here. Ooh, it looks really good actually. This is the Jigsaw puzzle blanket. Oh, I really like how everything's marling together. Jigsaw puzzle blanket by Stephen West. I was attempting to knit the Jigsaw puzzle, which is the shawl version, but I was looking at it and it was just, it felt, you hold 2 fingering weight yarns together for it, for both the shawl and for the blanket, and as I was knitting the shawl, it was just like too heavy. I think I prefer fingering weight shawls, or at least like a lighter DK weight, but this just feels really heavy for a shawl already, like at this size. And I know that the Jigsaw puzzle, so the shawl version, is quite large, and I'm a small person. I just feel like it's just gonna be like a blanket on me, so I was like, I might as well just make a blanket. I have enough scraps for it. So what I'm doing is I'm taking all of my bluish greenish scraps and mini skeins and making the blanket. And yeah, I'm getting there. This is like, yeah, again, like a couch knitting type of deal when I'm just sitting there. It is quite fun. I honestly haven't knit a blanket before, mostly because the idea of knitting back and forth like rows and rows of blanket-sized rows just seems so boring to me, to be quite honest. The thing about this pattern is that it comes in sections, so even though you're knitting back and forth, it's just these little sections, and it's so fun to just, it's like little bites, you know, it's little bits and pieces and little steps that just add up to be a big blanket, which is really fun. And also the idea of getting to mix a bunch of colors is really fun. I think it was a good idea that I decided to organize my scraps into like warm colors, like red, orange, yellow, and then these cooler colors, greens, blues, purples, because I don't really have to think about it. I just kind of knit and I know that it's going to match, kind of. So yeah, that takes out a lot of having to think about the colors. And the ends, there are a lot of ends, but I've just been knitting the ends in as I go because I really don't want to sew it all together later. But yeah, it is really nice that it's you just knit into the blanket versus having to seam every little piece. So that way at the end you just have the blanket, you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, this is my Jigsaw puzzle blanket. Oops. It's really cozy. And yeah, I think it was a good idea that I decided to make this a blanket because this would be really heavy as a shawl. Okay, I have one last WIP for you. And it is this. It's on some tiny needles, so I'm sorry that it's kind of squished. Let me see. I think I took the needles off because I was using it for something too, so it just kind of looks like a funny tube. But this is meant to be a jumper or sweater pullover. This is the Matcha jumper by Vert knit. I fell in love with the pattern immediately. It's like so classy, goes well with anything, DK weight, so fingering plus Suri silk lace or mohair lace put together. Mine is from my own shop, Big Little Yarn Co. This is Moonglow. Oh, there's a knot there. This is Moonglow from my own shop. Let me see if it's this light butter yellow. This was when like butter yellow was super big, and I'm still super into it, which is good because or else I'd be really sad. But this is the Suri silk lace version. And yeah, you're putting these two together to make the sweater. So this, I started it because those twins who knit was doing a knit along for butter yellow knits. I obviously knitted along, but I clearly did not finish. But yeah, this is the start of it. I think I'm still on the increases. This knit is really interesting because I don't know if you can see, but it's like almost saddle shoulders at the beginning. I don't know if you could see that shoulder seam here. But then it also becomes like a combination style yoke. So there are different rates of increases for the different sizes, which is really interesting. I'm really interested to see how it fits on me. Honestly, I don't remember what size I'm getting. It's been so long. So I will put the info on the screen. But yeah, I'm really excited for this as well. Honestly, like after I finish this sweater, I might just skip and start this sweater because this would be really cute. Sorry, my recording stopped. I was saying this would be a really cute autumn piece as well, and it would be really great for layering. Yeah, it'd be super cute. So I have plans, but you know, new baby. I'm getting there. But yeah, Matcha jumper, no mod so far because I'm literally not even done with the yoke increases, so I will keep you updated. But yeah, those are all of my WIPs, so hopefully I can work on that and update you from now on. I really do want to start getting back into YouTube. I've missed you all so much, honestly. Like there's no one to talk to here, so it's been really nice. I'm gonna move on to like journaling WIPs because I've also been really enjoying that as well. So if you're not interested or if you want to skip to like life update stuff, go ahead and skip over. But my first acquisition journal wise is this. This is one of the new 2026 Hobonichi covers. I forget the artist's name and like what exactly it is, but I will put it in the screen. But I fell in love with this. I love this artist's art. She does like embroidery work. So I got this. I do not have the cousin, the Hobonichi cousin actually. The sticker came with it. It comes with like pockets. It's very cute. It's got these little pencil markers, and I love the bookmarks that it comes with. I don't know if you could see that. It comes with these little lacy bits. I do not use the Hobonichi Cousin. I actually use the Kokuyo Day Planner or something, like Jibun Techo, I think. Yeah, that's my preferred planner. It's a bit more, it has like a bit more features, I feel like, than the Hobonichi Cousin. And yeah, it's my favorite. So I put that, I think that's the A5 size. So I put the A5 size in here because it fits with the Hobonichi covers quite well. Yeah, so this is my first acquisition. I have 3 journals. For those of you who are still here, I'm guessing you like journals, so I'll just show you my journal. So I have that journal. This is like my day family planner, like kids planner if I have appointments, or the kids have appointments, or like there's like family events and things like that. I put it all in here. And it's also like the day. Let me show you. These are what the days look like. So it has like times, dates, times. I just kind of have that, and then I just kind of decorate how I like. And it's just like a really nice way to look back onto family life. Just really quickly. And then I have my traveler's notebook. This is where I keep my knitting notes and my reading notes, and also my personal journal. So like just my book notes, just regular notes, and then I just changed this out. So I have like my knitting notes here as well. I haven't written much in here. But yeah, it's mostly like my reading journal. There we go. As you can see, I like stickers. And then I have my Hobonichi Weeks with the cover. This is like my work journal. Anyways, so I got that, as well as I just went to Muji earlier today. Had to get some pen refills. And then also I got this, trying to not crinkle too much. This is the organizer case from Muji, but I have a ton of stickers and I just toss them in this cheap like Daiso bag, but they're a mess. It's so hard to find stuff. So I got this organizer case. I saw it on TikTok. I got influenced, but it's so fun. It comes with all these pockets to put like big stuff in, and then it also comes with these inserts. So it comes with these inserts that you could use for whatever to hold stuff. I'm gonna obviously be holding stickers in here, but yeah, I'm super excited to organize everything because I love stickers. I love using them, but yeah, this is not working. So hopefully this helps. And yeah, I'm really excited to use it. Also has this like clear case, so you could put stuff in the front to decorate it, which I think is really cute. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna do that later after I finish filming. But yeah, is that it? Drink some water. I think that's it. So yeah, just like a really quick, sorry, this is kind of blowing me out again. I apologize for all the lighting changes and stuff. It's just this really weird weather we're having. But just really quickly, life update. So I don't remember when the last video was, but since then, from what I remember, I have moved out of the studio that I was previously in. So I had a studio near the house. I moved out of that because we bought a house. We bought a new house, a new old house, I guess you could say. But it is currently being renovated, and the renovations are taking a lot longer than we thought, unfortunately. So we were expecting to move in October, but now it's looking like December. So unfortunately I cannot work until then, or I can't dye yarn until then, so I'm just kind of like in limbo right now, but that's okay. It's like our dream house. It is so annoying to move here in Japan. If you have done it before, I'm sure you know, but it is really annoying to move here in Japan, just to move in general, I feel like. But anyways, especially here, there's a lot of paperwork, a lot of admin stuff that needs to happen. So anyways, this is our dream house. We don't mind waiting for it to be renovated, but because of that I can't start working. And yes, I had a baby. So I had a baby girl in July. Her birthday's July 9th, and yeah, she's doing great. We're doing great. I feel like we're kind of getting in the groove as a family of 4 now. Everest, my son, if you've seen him grow up here, he's been doing great. He's a great big brother. He loves his sister. Tries to be very helpful, but he's 3, so it's a bit crazy, but it's been really great. I think life update wise, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have really been wanting to, let me know in the comments what you think, but I've also been really wanting to start doing like individual videos for books, like just reading. I don't know whether I should keep it in this channel or if I should make a new booktube channel just for books. Let me know in the comments what you think. Because yeah, I know most of you here are here for knitting, and I don't really want to get you guys all mixed up if that's confusing or if that's better for you or you don't mind. Let me know what you think. But yeah, book wise, I will how should I do this? I'll let you know what, let me go ahead and tell you what I'm currently reading, because that way I can like start talking about books a little bit. So what I'm hoping for when I do knitting types of videos is I will just touch on the books that I'm currently reading and stuff, because I would want to do like more full in-depth kind of booktube-ish videos separately, so that I don't clog up a knitting video with a bunch of book talk. So let me just really quickly tell you what I'm reading, and then let me know what you think about how I should format all this book stuff. But let me see, do I have it here? No, I do not. I think it's in my, sorry if you hear some tapping because I'm recording my voice on my phone, but also my book stuff is on my phone. So let me quickly just let you know what I'm currently reading. So I always try to read one ebook, one audiobook, and one physical book. So I'm currently reading 3 books. And yeah, I'm just going to start off with that because I've read a lot of books since we last talked, obviously, and that's just going to take way too long. So let's start afresh. Just really quickly. Audiobook. I'm reading The Incurable Romantic and Other Tales of, and Other Tales of Madness and Desire. And this is a nonfiction book, really interesting psychology, like memoir psychology. It's written by a psychiatrist. He, in this book, is talking about different accounts of, what do you call it, like romantic illnesses, like mental illnesses that has to do with love and romance. So like people who are stalkers, or people who are obsessed with other people, or people who are delusional about, you know, love or something like that. It's really interesting so far, and I've really enjoyed his kind of POV. Next ebook, I'm reading the original by Nell Stevens. This is it just got released. It's been really good so far. I really like the narrator, the writing style, and it is about a girl in like Victorian. I'm not quite sure about the different eras of England, but it's like in 1800s, late 1800s, and she teaches herself how to copy great works of art. So she is a forger, I guess. And her cousin that she lived with is supposedly shipwrecked, but then he comes back like 7 years later, and they don't know whether or not he is a real or a fake, and it's kind of like a discussion on whether or not the fake thing, like if you put emotion and love into something that's not real, does it really matter? That kind of thing. Really interesting so far. Really enjoying that as well. And then a physical book that I'm reading. So I try to read one English physical book and one Japanese physical book. The English one that I'm reading is also a nonfiction. It's Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer. I feel like everyone has seen this book. Everybody loves this book, and I agree. I am also in love with it. In the new house, we're going to have a yard, which is really exciting. We do not have a yard here. I feel like typically Japanese houses do not have full yards like we do, so I really want to be able to take care of it and love it and put love into it, and I feel like this book is kind of getting me hyped for the whole endeavor, which is really nice. Robin Wall Kimmerer is a botanist, but she's also Native American, and she kind of melds science and also her Native American culture into these essays really well, and she also has a very beautiful narrative voice. The Japanese physical book that I'm currently reading is Nazo no Kaori wa Pan Yakara. So obviously you can't read this book unless you read Japanese, but I'm predicting that this will be released as like a translated work. So I guess in English it's like the mysterious scents come from the bakery, maybe like there are mysterious scents coming from the bakery, something like that. But this is just a cozy mystery book. I haven't gotten too far into it, but it's just a few cozy mysteries put into a book, and it follows a character who works in a cozy bakery located in, I think, Osaka, which is close to where I live. And it's just, there's lots of descriptions of baked goods and like how the life in the bakery is and what she has to do and like the typical day, and it's just these little low stakes kind of chill mysteries. So yeah, that's really like fun, and you could turn your brain off for it. Although I do have a hard time reading Japanese, so my brain has to be on in order to read this thing. I feel like I would love to read it in English because I think it'll be so cozy and it would be so perfect to read in the autumn, honestly, but I feel like it'll probably be released. If they do release it in English, it'll probably be like next year or something. But yeah, I'd say look out for that. Okay, I think that's it for everything that I wanted to talk about this time. Thank you so much if you have stayed subscribed to this channel. I feel like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I only had like 100 subscribers because I haven't posted at all. But if you've stuck around for this long, even though I haven't posted, thank you so much. And thank you for even clicking on this video, honestly. I truly appreciate every single comment because, yeah, you guys are my friends. You guys are my friends because nobody near me talks about knitting like you guys do. So I do appreciate the community on here, and I appreciate letting me have a little bit of time to take care of my family and to do new motherhood things. And I'm really excited to jump back into filming. But yes, please let me know what I should do about the whole video thing. I think for now I will record like a full book talk video. I'm leaning towards the new channel. So let me know if that sounds about right. Or if it'll be really annoying or what have you. But yeah, I don't really want to clog up this knitting channel with book stuff. But yeah, let me know, please let me know anyways what you've been knitting, what you've been reading, because yeah, I really do enjoy reading all your comments, and I hope it has cooled down where you live. I do hope that you're enjoying the autumn weather for me, because it is still really hot right now. I don't know if you see me glistening, but it is still quite hot here. And yeah, I hope you are cozy and taking care of yourself, and I will see you soon.